I went to a youth disco out in the right venue in Swords. There was a photographer going around, you know, taking group photos and stuff. So one of them went up, I was in one of them, it was me and a group of my mates. Some guy, some bloke that I never met, he saw the photo, he cropped it so that it was just me, and he put a piss take caption about me on it and sent it off to a embarrassing teen nightclub photo page. All of my mates saw it. I had people texting me saying, "Is that you?" So I got home and I checked it, and sure enough it was me. And you know, it had 700 likes. It had probably been shared to, you know, God knows how many people, hundreds of comments telling me, you know, informing me of what I already knew, that I was overweight, that I looked like a fool. You can't really be fine, and anybody who says they're fine is lying, because I'd consider myself relatively strong mentally. But that hurt, and it's hard to deal with. It's not easy. My main thing that helped me pile on the weight was that when I'd be coming home from school, I'd stop in the shop. You buy a pack of digestives or something along those lines. I used to be a huge fan of Mountain Dew, you know, sure, for €1, or a chocolate bar again, double deckers or something along those lines. I've eaten a break and a lunch in school. I'm walking 15 minutes from the door of the school to my house, and I could eat all of that. I was in hospital just before my junior cert. I wasn't that ill. But when I got in there, they realised that I was substantially overweight, and they were concerned, so they put me on this program called Weight to Go. People who are, you know, addicted to food, really, you know, you can't expect them to give everything that they enjoy to eat up. So the key is really to fill it with healthier alternatives, which is what I did. You know, you can only make decisions about what you can control, and you can control what you snack on. You know, when you're overweight, you always feel like a little insecure, but when you lose a little bit of weight and your confidence skyrockets, and it should, because it's an achievement. It just meant that I could talk to my mum or my dad about this, whereas before, when I was overweight, I wasn't comfortable talking about my weight because it was embarrassing for me. So I put this status up, I think it was approximately a year just after the rights photo had been released. So it said, "Hey everyone, what a difference a year makes, eh? This time last year, that infamous picture was put up on the embarrassing nightclub photos page. That was a difficult time for me, and I think I was at my heaviest then. It took me some time to find any good in what had happened, but I decided to do something about it. In the last 9 months, I've lost 3 stone. If you had told me a year ago I'd have lost 3 stone by now, I would have laughed in your face. But I managed it, and I'm very proud of what I've achieved so far, and I'm not finished yet. If anyone out there is curious about how I did it, feel free to message me and ask me about it. Thanks again for all your support, Conor." Obviously, my mum was going to tell me I looked great, or, you know, my dad or somebody was going to say I looked great. But it was really, really fantastic, and meant an awful lot to me that my peers would say, because as it's an issue not talked about, that they'd actually come out and be like, "Yeah, you've lost a lot of weight and you look really good." And that just meant the world. Like,